Bismillah, Alhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalam ala Rasulillah. This is the class 2. The last time, our first class, we studied the charts of demonstrative pronouns. Today, bi-idhnillah, we shall be using all those demonstrative pronouns with these words. We call these study words. For today, these are our study words. I want us to study these words very well because these are the words we'll be using to construct sentences. We'll apply the demonstrative pronouns we learned in our first class with this. Pray may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make it easy. Baytun, a house. Qalamun, a pen. Mil'aqatun, a spoon. Sayyaratun, a car. Kitabun, a book. These are the words we'll be using to construct our sentences. The first thing we use for the singulars. But before we use these words, I wrote those words on the board. How do we know that a word is masculine and feminine? I explained that briefly in our last class. Today I will explain it again for better understanding. Let's assume we have kitabun. If we observe this noun very well, you see that it does not end with ta. Al-marbuta, that is closed ta. That means it is a masculine noun. Then, one of the examples of our study words, we have mil'aqatun. We observe that this one ends with closed ta. That is ta'un marbuta. This one is telling us that this noun is feminine because it ends with closed ta. It's telling us that this noun is feminine. Then, how do we apply our demonstrative pronoun with this? This is what we shall be explaining now. We have hada, as we have said last week, this. But masculine, singular. Let's have it like this. This. We have masculine, singular for near objects. Masculine, singular for near objects. We have hadhihi, this. We have feminine, singular, then for near objects. Feminine, singular for near objects. Now, how do we apply this? Let's have these examples. Dash, kitabun. Dash, qalamun. Dash, sayyaratun. Dash. The last one we have baytun. So we want to use hada, hadihi to fill this. What do we say? We say this one does not end with ta. That means we say hada kitabun. Hada kitabun. This one does not end with ta. We say what? Hada kitabu. This one ends with ta. We say what? Hadihi sayyaratun. This one ends with ta. But if you observe this ta, it is open ta. It is still masculine. Closed ta does not indicate feminine most of the time. Since it is open ta, it is still a masculine noun. You say hada baytun. The last one we have mil'aqatun dash mil'aqatun. Hadihi mil'aqatun. So this is how we use demonstrative pronouns with nouns. Hada kitabun. This is a book. Hada qalamun. This is a pen. Hadihi sayyaratun. This is a car. Hada baytun. This is a house. Hadihi mil'aqatun. This is a spoon. Now, we want to change these nouns. Since we are saying these ones are singular, we want to change this one from singular to dual to plural. How do we apply our demonstrative pronouns with them from singular to dual to plural? I said something the other day that if you want to change your demonstrative pronoun, you have to consider your noun very well. For example, you have two books. You have to change your noun from singular to dual. As you are changing your noun from singular to dual, you change your demonstrative pronoun for singular to dual as well. How do we change noun from singular to dual? You only add alif and nun. Alif, nun to a singular. It makes it plural, dual. For example, you have kitabun. Kitabun. You want to change kitabun from singular to dual. You will say dash kitabani by adding alif and nun. Kitabani. Any noun you want to change from singular to dual, then it has to be with alif and nun. Kitabani dash qalamani dash sayyaratani dash baytani dash mil'aqatani. Now, as we are changing the noun from singular to dual, so we will be changing our demonstrative pronouns from singular to dual. If you study the chart very well, where we wrote musanna, musanna, we said that hada will change since this noun is changing to kitabani. This one too will be what? Hadani kitabani. This one too will be what? Hadani olamani. This one too will be what? Hatani. We should not forget that this is feminine. This is feminine. Then this one will be hadani baytani. And this mil'aqatun, a spoon. This is feminine. It will be hatani mil'aqatani. Hatani mil'aqatani. Now, how do we change this from dual to plural? From dual to plural. One of the challenges we used to face is how to change a noun from dual to plural, because we don't have specific measurement for dual. We said we don't have specific measurement for plural. We said dual is addition of alif and nun. But for the case of plural, it is not like that. Now, next video, we'll be explaining how to change some common nouns from singular to dual, from dual to plural. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Don't forget our study words for today. Kitabun, qalamun, sayyaratun, baytun, mil'aqatun. Wassalamu alaikum.